Alright, this is for Zapacat. I was messing around with this trying to remember how I did this the first time. And this is totally by luck right now. That I got this cool LFO thing sounding the way I want it to. So let me just show you. Okay, I wish I had somebody to hold the camera for me, but I don't. So let's see if I can do this well using two hands. So what's happening here? Let's see. Let me go ahead and save this. There's a lot of workarounds happening here at the same time. So I'm gonna save this preset just so I don't, I wanna be able to save this perfect state. This is kind of like really lucky, I'd say. But let me go ahead and store it so we can come back to that and dissect it. But starting from a new patch. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase this. Alt clear. So the pattern's erased. Let's change the patch a little bit, just to put it toward something that's more bread and butter here. Just two saws. I'm not gonna detune them. Haha. You've got two saws and you've detuned them. Now what? Right, so that's 0. Second oscillator 0. You know what? Let's get rid of the volume on the second oscillator actually. So we're gonna lower the level on OS2 all the way down. We're gonna turn it off. Turn OS1 all the way up. Let's save our progress. So far I want to get just a low pass filter. Okay, and then we'll turn off the resonance for now. Let's put the drive to something moderate. And the envelope, tweak the cutoff real quick. Let's set the attack to 0. We'll kind of set the decay there. Attack to 0. Release somewhere around there. Let's just test it out. Okay, got the delay on. I don't mind it so much. Save that. So this is the weird part. This is how you transpose. It's a total hack. So you want to hit record. We're going to do step record mode. So right now it's on step record mode. So we're going to set it to the first step there. And we're not going to enter in a note. We're going to actually adjust the tune. So we're not doing the tune. I screwed up. It's on envelope. Let's see, this is tricky. So I'm going to stop that. I'm going to clear it real quick. So let's clear that data. Because there's recorded data. We can see that it lit that. So I'm going to go ahead and say Alt clear. So it's gone. So let's try this again. Pick the OS. Hit record. That first step, you can skip the first step if you want, but I'm going to set it, I'm going to tune it. So over here you have your root C, I believe, at 0. Then you have micro tuning, and then once you go far enough, it'll get to like full steps, 1, 2, through a full octave. and then a full octave to the right as well. So positive and negative. Okay, so we actually want to set this one, let's say we set this one to 0. So that's just going to be, I think, whatever the root note is at 0. Now we're going to, wherever we want the transposed melody to be, let's say I want the next note to be here. And I'm going to set it to probably a 2. So remember, from 0 to 1, it has this like micro tuning, and then it snaps to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes all the way up to 12. So let's just do like 1. This might not sound good, but let's just do 1, 4, and then we'll sorry, 0, 4. Then let's make that one a 0. And then we'll make this a 4. We'll make this a 3. It's going to sound like but, most likely, because I don't really know what these steps mean, because I don't I play music by ear. What did I just do there? Let's make this one a 1, 2, 4. I should probably get rid of those 3s. You know, it's now I forgot which one's set to 3. It's not going to tell me, is it? Okay, this is going to sound really bad. But let's see if we can get the point across. Let's set this to a 7. Sure. This is going to sound really dissonant, most likely. And then we'll go one more step. So those are the steps that I have. Stop recording. When I hit play, you're not going to hear anything, because I didn't actually touch these notes to record, to activate those steps or those notes. What I did is I activated automation per step for the tune of the oscillator 1. So when I touch something now, it'll start on whichever note that is on the keyboard, but it'll play that tuning. And you can see that it doesn't re-trigger the envelope, which is kind of frustrating. So if it doesn't re-trigger the envelope, I want to show you something once again. So let's go ahead and store this here. I'm going to go back to my last patch. And I want you to pay attention to this one. So this sounds like the envelope's triggering each time. But how is that accomplished? Well, I used a workaround. I actually went to the LFO and set the LFO to filter, and basically dialed it into almost be in sync with like an LFO reset almost. So let's see if we can achieve something like that. So here. So over here we want to have like a long, let's see what happens. Okay, am I messing with the tune still? Okay, here, let's go to envelope. Let's set a really long decay, really long release. So now let's try to get it sound like an actual envelope opening and closing. So let's assign this to, well, let's make the wave a sine wave, or maybe a saw wave. Saw down, up, down. Okay. Then we'll increase the filter amount. So you can already hear what's happening here. So you're gonna have to mess with the rate to get it just right. Then you're gonna have to re-trigger it. Sorry, I don't have a tripod. that sounds cool. All right, man, or sir, or woman, or lady. I'm not sure. I'm assuming you're a man. I hope that explains it, and I hope that helps. You should be able to play around with it at that point. So I don't know if that was fairly self-explanatory, but hopefully everything was clear. All right.